in Berlin, which is like the greenest city I have ever seen. This is amazing. This report is for May 9th of 2018. Today is actually the 8th because I'm taking off tomorrow. But anyway, so the moon is still in Aquarius today, but she goes into Pisces tomorrow, Wednesday, and she stays there. Yes, through Thursday, hits Neptune, trines Jupiter, squares Venus, moon in Pisces, very beautiful. And then on Friday, she goes into Aries and comes around, and basically we have just one heck of a weekend coming up here, folks. I've got to say, Mercury is traveling along with Uranus, okay, through this whole time period, coming by exactly conjunct Uranus on Sunday, and then both of them are going to be going into Taurus. Mercury first, and then on Tuesday, Uranus enters Taurus. And not only that, but Mars at the same time, on a day later, goes into Aquarius. So this whole week here is Mars square Mercury Uranus, get that, happening at the same time, as well as Black Moon Lilith coming into this conjunction with Pluto. Now, she moves about a degree, about 3 degrees a month. So we can basically say that, you know, Lilith is conjunct Pluto for the whole month of May. Okay, the nice thing happening is that Friday, the sun moving through Taurus, okay, completes this opposition to Jupiter, so we can be feeling pretty good right now. Yeah, things are, you know, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, sun trine Pluto, opposite Jupiter, you know, I mean, but as, you know, you can see also, I mean, I started out with, you know, Pele, the goddess of the volcano, which is very much a Lilith, dark feminine figure. My old home stomping grounds there on Big Island. My friends are getting evacuated. Mother Earth herself is really responding. Pele is really responding with this Black Moon Lilith conjuncting Pluto. And makes me a little nervous with Uranus going into Taurus. I'll be talking about that, but here we come out to the river. Yep, indeed. So I will find a very nice place. Oh, well, we have the new moon. The new moon is at 24 degrees, 36 minutes of Taurus. Okay, and let me just find a nice spot to sit. There's actually some boats around here that I was thinking of getting a hold of. I'll get a final shot down the river here. Let's see, we got some ducks. This isn't just an astrology report. I mean, this is, you know, this is a whole thing. I might get one of those boats out there and do the rest of the report on one of these boats. This is really an amazingly beautiful city. A lot of people live on these boats. And let me see. Ahoy, mateys. Kaipache here on the Spree River. Oh goodness, we need a little water with all this earth. Okay, you know, we've got the sun in Taurus in opposition to this Jupiter and Scorpio. But the main thing that to start off with, I want to just talk about that we're closing this month-long cycle now. Yes, we had that 3/4 moon, yeah, just a couple days ago, and it's, you know, closing in through Aquarius, through Pisces, through Aries, to have a new moon right next week in Taurus. And that last new moon, that this is closing and wrapping up, okay, is conjunct Uranus, unpredictable boats passing by, and so it's Sun, Moon, Uranus in Aries, and that is liberating, breaking free, breaking old norms, groundbreaking, volcanoes blowing, new policies, new awakenings in our relationships, in our partnerships, coming into, and this is a very necessary time. It's very beautiful to have the Sun in Taurus. Taurus is about identifying and discovering new resources within myself, becoming more self-sufficient, more able to survive, gathering my resources, my money, my possessions. This is like a very powerful time. That's why this mantra has to do with the tree with the roots that go deep. It's necessary for us to have our roots going deep these days because there are strong winds, okay? External authorities. Jupiter in Scorpio is large Jupiter, forces beyond our control, that we expand and grow and evolve through dealing with, either confronting with or merging with, but it's really like our relationships and dealing with adversity, we discover and develop, necessarily develop, right? The predator helps the prey evolve. So whether you're getting chased by, lava or the government, or, there's just like economic stress, or in your partnership, your partner is, demanding or wanting more, or, this is just a real time. Pluto conjunct Lilith, okay, in this, and Saturn up there in Capricorn, where there's a lot of pressure to stand up, to be in our integrity, to be in authority, to be mature and grow up and be solid. And this Uranus, and then of course Chiron also moving into Aries, we're also wanting to like break free. So it's like, how do we break free and liberate, get in touch with our own truth, and grow and evolve through intimacy, partnership, and relating with forces beyond our control? It's like we have a lot to do at the same time. So it's a lot where we can really evolve and really like make tremendous strides, okay, in manifesting our fullest potential, or we can get bowled over, knocked over, right, like really victimized, or come back into a place of, oh my God, this is too hard, it's too much, it's all at the same time, I'm not strong enough, or I don't know how to speak up for myself. This is what's really nice about Venus going through Gemini, is communicating about relationship, about my values. Venus rules Taurus, has a lot to do with my personal values. So this is a really good time for, becoming clear about who I am, about my goals and where I want to go, and about my relationships. Are my relationships feeding me and leading me and nourishing me towards manifesting my fullest truth and my fullest potential? Or are my relationships like, a burden, challenging me, where I can't really face or stand up or be myself amidst the judgment or control or, demands placed upon me by these partnerships and relationships? So it's just a time of, I don't know, I like to think of, and I don't want to keep calling Lilith the dark feminine, though she is Black Moon Lilith, but it's really the feminine, period. The feminine is constantly checking into the masculine to see if the masculine is in truth and on course, so that she can soften and open and be, give all of herself to union. So Yeah, this is a time. I mean, I was going to make this whole report about Uranus going into Taurus. Hey, you know what? You know, like this weekend, the New Paradigm Astrology community, the Dream Team and myself, we're doing a week-long intensive on Uranus going into Taurus, which is happening next week, and he's going to be there for 7 years. Major, massive transformations on an Earth, resources, Mother Nature, money, currency, big changes happening all over the place. You might want to check that out. It's free if you join the New Paradigm Astrology community. And if you're not a member of the community, by God, you need to join us now. Yeah, it's cheap and it doesn't cost. So I'll put a link down in the notes if you want to join the community. And yeah, take advantage of that. But let me get to the mantra for this week. See if I can remember it. Here we go. Ready? And when dealing with forces beyond my control, I summon my strength from within. Like a tall tree with roots that run deep, I stand strong against the wind. You get that? This is that sun in Taurus in a nice trine to Pluto, Lilith, Mars, and all that Capricorn energy up there. But what we've got is that Mars coming into Aquarius, squaring Mercury, Uranus, creating like winds of change. So it's like, whoa, how do we like stand strong against these winds of change without breaking, toppling over, but actually thriving and blossoming? So go for it, do it. This is the time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. One more time. When dealing with forces beyond my control, I summon my strength from within. And like a tall tree with roots that go deep, I stand strong against the wind. I don't know if it should be against the wind. I mean, it's not like you need to be against the wind. How about like I move beautifully with the wind? Or I stand gracefully? Look at the mantra below. Maybe I'll change it before I post this sucker. Namaste. Aloha. So much love.